suitable use of the medical plants. The use of products from vegetable origin for the prevention, the treatment or the lightening of a huge variety of symptoms and diseases are parts of the famous natural therapies. A good part of its extensive use is made through private consumption, which sometimes is not absolutely good. In this video we will explain why and how to use them correctly. The use of medical plants has increased in the last years all around the world, and its frequent use in combination with prescribed medicine by doctors. It has increased that much that nowadays it's difficult to have an idea of the impact that phytotherapy has done in the world. But according to studies of the 250,000 species of plants that are thought that they exist, we only use 10% of them, and 30% of existing drugs are derived from plants. We often get to think that the products with plants are innocuous and even advantageous by their supposed natural character. But what is true about all this? The plant-like medicines can bring about adverse reactions, detrimental poisoning by overdose or negative interaction at the moment they get in contact with other substances. So it turns out advisable to communicate to the doctor the consumption of natural preparations if you use prescribed medicines. Another disadvantage that we can face when using medical plants is the confusion between some plants with others. That might be mortal confusion because many medical plants are confused easily with very toxic plants. If you have doubts, it's always recommended not to pick up the plant by personal intuition, besides that they might be contaminated by pesticides and heavy metals they might have. But what if you don't know how to prepare them? And what if you don't know the benefits that we attain by consuming them? The plants are usually very complex, reason why they contain many components that are useful for the treatment of certain upheavals. Finding variety of diuretic plants, they help to eliminate accumulated liquids and to purify the urinary tract. An advantage is that they do not eliminate potassium. Some of these plants are the artichoke leaves, the horsetail, burdock, borage leaves, watercresses and tooth of lion. Now, let us tell you about depurative plants. The depurative plants clean the organism from toxins, dead bacteria and urea that sometimes the body cannot eliminate naturally. To purify the body is the key to restore our health. Some depurative plants are the leaves of artichoke, holy thistle, green nettle, burdock and linden tree. Now, the turn of laxative plants. The laxative plants are used to make intestinal cleaning and to prevent that the fats remain long time in the intestine and that the body absorbs them. 7 days are more than enough to use them, so do not abuse of them. The best ones are the sacred rind, mallow and leaves of peach. Sudorific plants. They clear the liver, the kidneys, lungs and the lymphatic system. They don't only help to lose weight but also to fight acne. Some plants are the burdock, willow, leaves of borage, and green anise. There are many suitable and correct forms to enjoy its benefits without putting in risk our well-being. Infusions. They are done by mixing the crushed herbs with hot water, letting it rest some minutes and afterwards we filter it. Boiling during an established period, we boil the water. Extracts. We need to mix the herbs with dissolvent, meaning alcohol to 60 or 70% in cold, then leaving it to mixture in contact during some days, stirring from time to time and after that, we filter. The proportion is a part of plant in 3 of alcohol. Syrups. They are elaborations in which the herbs are macerated or cooked in a smooth syrup. When containing sugar can be inadvisable for some patients. Maceration. It consists of submerging the plant into cold water or oil. The time may vary. For flowers, some hours will be sufficient, whereas for the roots will be necessary several days. Essential oils. They are obtained by distillation and is the most powerful part of the plant. They are used like condiment, in aromatherapy or for massages. There are oils from lemon, lavender, pine and some others. Medical oils. We recommend those of pure olive. To that, digestive plants are added, or herbs with other properties, whose absorption by the body is easier that way. There are digestive oils with sage herb, hops or lemon tree. Aromatic and digestives with laurel, rosemary or thyme. Thus the properties of the medical plants are added to the water, or to infusion, cooked, essences, salts, etc. Can be relaxing like the melissa or the barley, stimulating like the pine, or tranquilizers and cleaners like chamomile or the pansy. Creams. They are solid and finer than ointments, prepared with more amount of water. Besides that, they are used for cosmetic, for burns, stings, contusions or infections of the skin. These ones are made of calendula or yarrow. Consumed. Some herbs can be consumed crude or cooked. There are, although we are not conscious of it, many plants and fruits that we eat, with medical properties. For example, in salads, the tooth of lion or purslane. And like cooked vegetables, the nettle or the pellitory. Drops. These are diluted medicinal substances of the plant in liquid, normally water. Compressed. It is a gauze dampened in infusion or baking of the plant and placed in the affected zone. Or to press the crude or boiled plant smoothly, to surround it in the gauze, and place it on the skin. In the plants, all the parts that compose it sometimes do not have curative, cooking or cosmetic properties, only one part of them is what we really need. If you like this video, please give us a like. Remember, we want to help the community, so if you want us to talk about one specific topic, just let us know. And do not forget to follow us for more educational videos about how to keep a good health.